Okay guys, I'm just going to go through some movements with you, some squat therapy, okay? So in preparation for a leg day, some leg exercises, your squats, your lunges, deadlifts, whatever it is you may be doing on your leg day, okay? What we're looking to do is we're looking to open up the joints, we're looking to open up the hips, work on some knee mobility, ankle mobility, and also some activation as well on the hamstrings and glutes we can throw in at the end for you, okay? So the first thing we're going to go through, we're going to open up the hips, okay? So foot is flat on the floor, the knee, or the left knee we're going for this time, directly above the foot. I'm driving those hips down, okay? And I want to get myself as low as possible. So I'm going to come down onto this forearm, down onto my elbow. Now for some people this may be enough, okay? This may be the limit of your range of motion, but for me, I want to get down as low as I can, so I'm going to get down onto that second forearm, okay? And the knee is remaining directly above the foot. It's not coming in, it's not going out too wide, it's directly above the foot, okay? I'll give you that angle from the side, it's exactly the same. Foot's flat on the floor, knee is directly above the foot, driving the hip forward, getting down nice and low. Now this is an uncomfortable position to hold, okay? But the more time you spend down here, the more your hips are going to be, the more your hips are going to open up, ready for your squatting, etc. Okay? Show you on the other leg, it's exactly the same. Knee directly above the foot, coming down, nice and low, onto those forearms. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to stretch the IT band and the glute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to form an S shape with my legs. The shin is flat on the floor, the outside of the thigh, so the IT band, and the glute, so the bum, is also flat on the floor. And again, I'm going to try and get my chest down as low as possible. Reaching those hands out, bringing the chest down. And I can feel this stretch all down the outside of my thigh and into my bum. Again, it's an uncomfortable position to hold, okay, but it needs to be. I'll show you the same thing on the left hand, on the right hand leg, sorry, from a different angle. So forming that S shape, keeping the shin flat on the floor, keeping the outside of the thigh flat, and I'm getting down nice and low. I'm just rushing through these guys, okay, but when you're doing them you should need to be really spending a little bit of time, 30 seconds to maybe a minute down in that position. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the ankle mobility, okay, so the flexion in your ankle. A lot of people are hindered by the ankle mobility and it causes issues when they come to squat, okay, so they can't get down low enough, they can't get their hips down, or the ankles need to come up off the floor, okay. So keeping the foot flat on the floor, the heel flat on the floor, bringing the opposite knee in line with the foot. I'm going to put all my weight, sink all my weight down over that front knee and really work on the flexion in that ankle, trying to increase the angle. Again, this is an uncomfortable position. I'll show it you from the opposite side. Same thing, so I'm sinking all my weight down into the ground, keeping that heel flat on the floor. Again, once you've done the left foot, you repeat the same on the right. Okay, so I'm sinking all that weight down, really trying to open up the angle. I'm feeling this all down the front of my shin and my calf, okay, so the back of the ankle, front of the shin, calf and the soleus. Okay, the last thing we're going to go through some glute bridges. So like I said at the start, some activation of the hamstrings and the glutes, okay, if you're going to be doing some deadlifts or some other hamstring work in your routine. So feet flat on the floor, legs are bent at 90 degrees. I'm going to push my shoulders into the floor, hands come out to stabilize myself, okay, and I'm going to make a connection between my mind and the muscles in the back of my legs. I'm going to activate the hamstrings and the glutes, so the back of the legs and the bum, okay? And I'm going to use these to drive the hips up to the ceiling. Really squeeze in, really thinking about the muscles that I'm activating to drive those hips up. Okay, you can go through about 5 to 10 reps of this. You can also do some holds, okay? So I'm going to push the shoulders into the floor, drive the hips up, keep the feet flat, really squeeze those hamstrings and glutes. Again, this is an uncomfortable position for me to hold, okay? If it's not uncomfortable, it's an indication that maybe your hips aren't up high enough, okay? Really squeeze those hamstrings, those glutes, get them active, get them firing, ready for your deadlifts. So that's 4 exercises there for you to run through, guys, in preparation for your leg routine. Train smart, eat clean, keep it simple.